Hi there, how are you? Welcome to this channel. I'm Evee of Divine Goddess V6. This is your twin flame channel. For those of you who are on a twin flame journey and or other high level soul connections, spiritual flame, this is your channel. I channel for those who are on this journey, and you're on this journey, you know it. And it's deeper than a soulmate. And yeah, this channel, the readings that I do here I adhere to the twin flame universal laws exclusively for twin flames, okay? And or other high level soul connections. Only you know what that is. And hold on. I'm getting so many messages, you guys, and my gifts are growing. I'm doing this reading on to 12/12 portal of 2021, and the energy has been amazing. I hope you've been able to experience some of this for yourself, and if you have opened yourself to your spiritual journey, no doubt you're feeling the effects. This portal, all my readings are timeless, but this portal is influencing a lot of changes and new, strong, positive energy coming in, okay? Despite of the challenges at hand. I was just gonna take this opportunity today and look into where your person is at. And when I'm using, divine masculine, divine feminine terms, I'm speaking of energies, purely of energies, all right? You can be either or in your physical gender body, but we house both states in our light bodies, and this is what we are always meant to balance, okay? What I have in my hand today is the Holstein deck. I don't know how you pronounce this thing. And I actually have a new setup, a new perspective. For those of you who are new to this channel, this is new for me. And for those of you who've been supporting this channel all along, yeah, surprise, want to do things differently. I feel like your person is under a lot of challenges right now. They're coming up with a lot of shadow work. And I feel a lot of them are kind of playing a chicken dance with, coming through the rest of it and seeing themselves through kind of thing, which has to do with, first and foremost, loving themselves first, right? And the act of forgiveness, the power of forgiveness. My voice is going, you guys. To be empowered in your heart chakra, to be opened up to your emotionality. I feel like this is what your person is coming into. And because our emotions and our feelings is a compass of where we're at, right? And what we're headed towards. And my hands are getting hot, you guys. So first and foremost, it's a matter of having forgiveness for yourself first, for your situation, and or your person probably has, have to have, serve their justice and forgive, place forgiveness with you, right? The situation that you're in with them. What else was I hearing? Hold on. And to be empowered in the gesture of compassion as well, to hold space for your own experience as well as that for your flame. And I want to add, compassion, to be in your oh, my head's spinning, you guys, to be in your compassionate state with the karmic, all right? No doubt for those of you who are very powerful in their gifts nowadays, you have this great tendency, if not the great power of empathy, right? You feel your person and or you feel the karmic, because you're feeling your person and the extension of the karmic, their influence is upon your person. So no doubt, if you've been feeling a lot more challenged lately than not, right? Even though you're doing your good work and you're trying to elevate as a good twin flamer does, you know, you're still maybe getting pulled down by, you know, these vibrations. You got to know, my voice is going, you guys. You have to know this is from your person in connection, influenced by the karmic, okay? And many of them are having to be in their forgiveness, and, you know, many are not. So take a few deep breaths, like 3 perhaps, and I hope you've had a good tall glass of water and to keep your channels clear and looped so the energy would flow a lot more freely. All right, this deck actually is just a set of questions, okay? And I picked up this deck because the first card, the question that came out, it's basically a set of questions. And the first thing that came out was it had to do with forgiveness, and there's a reason I'm using this deck at all right? So let's go by spirit and see what they want us to know today. Divine Spirit, please allow me to receive the highest messages for this reading. You know what? First of all, let's get a card and see where you are at, all right? And then this will help us affirm and align with the person watching, all right? If this reading is for you or not. So, Spirit, can you tell us what energy the person is watching is in that you want them to focus on? What energy is the person watching, for the viewer watching, that you want them to bring focus on? What do you want them? What do you want to talk about, Spirit, for the person watching? All right, so Sacral Chakra came out in reverse, you guys. All right, and that has to do with being your courage, being in your true self, being in your state of abundance and allowing for the flow of it. All right. Hold on a second. It feels like you are feeling challenged to believe, to stay in the flow of your situation, to stay in the courage of your situation, to trust that everything that's happening right now for you, even though you guys are not in communication perhaps, that everything is as it should be, all right? This is what I'm hearing, Divine Spirit. What do you want the viewer to know? What energy are they in that you want them to talk? Oh, wow, okay. Spirit gave, all right, I'm doing this this new perspective here so I can show your cards differently. So Spirit gave us teach in number 5 and reach out number 3, all right? Teaching is about, so 5 is about changes, okay? Your person's you are coming into a lot of changes, all right? And I said your person because everything said and seen and all the details within a reading is not by coincidence. It's actually Spirit accentuating the message. So when I said your person, chances are you are feeling your person coming through so a whole heap of changes and a lot of shadow work, all right? And that's where forgiveness comes in. And you're feeling all this because you're being made to teach, all right? You're teaching your person on the energetic level. You're teaching yourself, you're being taught, and you're being made to reach out, all right, because of the challenging times that maybe you're feeling. So let's get a couple of cards and clarify. I got a few new decks recently, and this being one of them, and I'm so proud of this. This is a deck by Chuck Spezzano, and I winded up getting, I think, his entire collection, and I got really lucky with this one because this is out of print. And I saw one of my mentors use this deck, and I just got captivated, and yeah, Spirit led me to the last deck in the world that didn't cost an arm and a leg, okay? Anyways, so this is the Archetypes and Shadows deck by Chuck Spezzano. So let's ask Spirit, what What archetype and shadows are you in, person watching, that they want you to point out? So genius popped out for a nanosecond, okay? That you are doing right, that you are doing well. All right, let's see. You guys are welcome to let me know in the comments if you like the new perspective of the way this reading is being shot, okay? Being recorded. Spirit, what archetype and shadow energy is the person watching that you want them to know? You gave us teach and you gave us reach out. Wow. Spirit gave shaman in reverse, you guys. So it might be that you don't believe in your new powers. You're not trusting your powers entirely. Oh, my head's spinning, you guys. Yes, that you need to trust, all right? Because you're being brought online to teach this stuff, all right? As a person, you know, as a witness, as a person, you know, demonstrating your new gifts, and, you know, you're exacting these messages from spirit, you know, for those, you know, that you need to help, all right? And in this case, it just might be your twin flame situation, all right? Let's see what more about this reach out card. I'm hearing for some of you that there's a pride thing going on, that you are really having to feel that the need to be right, all right? This is what I'm feeling for some of you, that this is what's holding you back. And number 3 is a number about, you know, having a choice and an option, okay? You always have the choice and option to ask for help, all right? To ask is to receive, all right? Spirit always aligns to what we're asking for, vibrationally, energetically, materially, and that's where all this is manifesting, okay, is what I'm hearing. So let's get a card and see what more Spirit wants to talk to you about. Reach out. For some of you, I feel like you're afraid to ask. My throat just tightened up, all right? This is where you're picking up on your person. The Emperor card just made an appearance, okay? The Emperor is one always opting for control, and more likely than not, they want this tendency to be right, okay? You are so picking up on your person, all right? The King of Pentacles just made an appearance. That person is all about, you know, logic and, you know, analytics, quotas, percentages, all right? When in fact it's more about, you know, you need to trust the word and trust, you know, the clear truth is what I'm getting. Wow. Yeah, wow. That's the Emperor not wanting to work with the construct of the divine. What their higher self was calling them to do. What is that reach out card, Spirit? What do you want the person to know watching about the reach out card? Wow. So the 3 of Cups came out, all right? This is a card about, it's in reverse. So this to me, it denotes, you know, a certain hopelessness, a certain pessimism, a certain of, it ain't gonna happen to me kind of thing. Because Cups are about, you know, emotions, right? And this is almost like I'm hearing I heard emotional withdrawal. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard emotional withdrawal. And these cards, color-wise, they look really similar, okay? This just tells me this is causing, you know, an escalation of doubt, okay? Do you see the hands there? These hands are trying to manifest, you know, what is good, what is, you know, what is righteous, what is in alignment with, you know, your highest calling, right? But I see those, my head spinning. Hold on, you guys. With the amount of ascension involved here, do you remember the feeling when you came through a whole heap of challenges, right? Steps steps that you didn't think you were going to make it through. And after you did, it was more like, you know, you start doubting yourself, because it's almost like a catapult of, you know, sequential ascension, sequential outcome. Okay. It's like, you know, you start getting your ducks in a row. I'm really salivating right now, you guys, which means, I'm on the right path of this message. You are coming through so much, and you are receiving so much divine acceleration, all right, to be where you are at, divine feminine. Okay, chances are that's who's watching. They are more intuitively aware than the divine masculine's energy, okay? What this is also denoting is that it's almost like, you know, you take, you know, a few steps forward and you take one step back, because, you know, you're going back and you start going back to your old ways, right? But I feel this is allowed because that way you can ground your energy and ground in the new work that is involved for you to come through your next gateway, okay? And 12/12 being, you know, a portal day, this is a gateway, all right? So if this message in itself, you know, applies to you, then we're going to move on right now and see what's happening with your person, all right? Divine Spirit, where is the divine masculine at right now in this 12/12 portal? Wow. They're in the flow. With this portal, there's no way to be out of the flow. It's a matter of where you decide that you're going to continue your flow to be. Do you understand that? I feel like this portal is kind of taking it out for the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. These two candles went out really fast earlier when I was doing collective readings. The star is my divine masculine candle, and the heart is my divine feminine candle. Yeah, and for some reason, these two candles went out at the same time today. So Divine Spirit, where is the viewer's person at right now, energy-wise? Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we have daydreams and decisions. This portal is no joke. You know, the energy is so fast-moving. It's so accelerated. I mean, you gotta go with it, right? You have to. There's no way. You will either get washed down the way with no direction, or you know, which leaves a person feeling like they're in a drowning feeling, okay? Where is your person's energy at? All right. So we have sadness and isolation in reverse, and that's another number 3, all right? This is like a lack card, you know, victim mentality. Your person's coming through a lot of shadows at this time, all right? It's a sink or swim, right? They have to be in the flow, like I said earlier. So if your person is, you know, not action inclined, and they're fighting the current, they're either gonna, you know, do a massive wave slowdown, you know, while they're wading down the river or wading down the flow, or it's gonna feel like they're in a drowning feeling, you know, if they don't take action soon. This is what I'm getting. Wow. All right. And then this card, wow, there's 2 cards, and they fell on the side of the pyramid on the left-hand side, which would be the divine feminine side. So it says moving on in reverse and share the love in reverse. Number 8 and number 3. 8s are about inner concepts, you know, the soul lessons, you know, karmic lessons. Yeah, karmic lessons. So hold on a second. Share the love. I feel that the divine feminine feels that your person, the divine masculine, is on their way out, all right? That they're moving through a course of changes that's helping them, you know, go towards their next Stargate. And that means, you know, leaving that anything that doesn't serve their highest good, you know, leaving all that behind. And it looks like, you know, it feels as though your person is not finished yet, because there's obviously still, you know, a lot of, I'm hearing conditioning that they still have to do. And I feel that share the love is the powers that you have, the healing, the energetic healing that you're able to send to your person, point specific, your flame, right? That energy only exists that height of the energy only exists in twin flames, okay? And I say that because, the peaks of the universal laws that apply for twin flames is, exponentially more powerful, okay? I feel that with the share the love card in reverse, went with that shaman card we saw earlier in reverse. It's like, you're being sending your person, love, light, and healing, and they're still, looks like they're not moving, okay? You're letting the 3D perspective get in the way, and this is what I'm feeling. So let's get a couple more cards and see how your energy is actually affecting your persons. I feel like this is, my head starts spinning, you guys. I feel like this is what's happening, is that, you're starting to doubt, right? Things are kind of wobbling, and your person is trying to find their groove. Your person's trying to find their flow, all right? There's their place to float in the flow is what I'm getting. And you guys are constantly mirroring each other, right? And you are picking up on the fact that your person is doing a massive slowdown. And I feel that, the person watching this reading is becoming impatient, all right? Because your person's on a slowdown. All right, let's get a card on the moving on. Moving on in reverse. Ever since I started this reading, you guys, my solar plexus has been, I feel like there's a rock in my solar plexus. I feel like there's a grip, holding my solar plexus, like I can't do this. Like I'm being pressured to do this, and I'm being made to do this, is what I'm getting. Moving on. Wow. Yes. So, yeah, I don't know about setting the camera like this. You guys can't even see the cards. So these cards came bouncing over, all right? This is the King of Wands in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, and then the Three of Cups upright. So joy, your person's distracting themselves, all right? Three of Cups is also talking to me about flow. Your person is not trusting the flow. They feel the flow, they see the flow, but they're not trusting the flow coming to them. Does that make sense? It's kind of like that share the love. This is what I just saw. Yeah, those cards are in reverse. These two cards up here. It's kind of like, when the the candle's going out as I'm saying this. When the when you or your person is in privy of some kind of message or knowing, the other actually is affected by it, okay? It's a symbiosis effect with twin flames, and it's a telepathic effect with twin flames, okay? They, like for instance, you know about twin flames, and, vibrationally, your person picks up on that, all right? And so with the doubt that you may be displaying, person watching, your person's picking up on that, okay? And this is why it's seemingly, you're questioning the effectiveness of your energy work and, of your connection, is because, you yourself is doubting, when in fact it's very important that, you stand to stay determined to be vibrating at a higher level, at the highest level that you possibly can, at all times of the day. If you are as powerful as I feel, that some of you are, no doubt you're picking up on all this, okay? And that you're picking up on your person being under the influence of the karmic, all right? Whether that karmic is, a lover, a substance abuse, addiction, a family member, whatever that, a job, that could be anything, anything that's, really taking their attention away to make them learn where they need to be, all right? And your person's picking up on the fact that you're having doubts on your journey right now. And, you know, I'm not saying having doubts is a bad thing, okay? Because it's showing you contrast of, you know, where you need to be and what, you know, what you're being called to do, that kind of thing. So let's see what archetypes and shadows is your person in. The King of Wands. What's the King of Wands in, Spirit? What archetypes and shadows is he in? Wow. Ooh. Paladin. Spirit gave us Paladin. I don't know what this card is. I'm going to read from the book. There's a lot of details in these pictures. And this is an archetype. So this looks like a knight. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that, or actually what the book has to say about it. Paladin. All right, let me hold the card and I'll read this to you. Paladins are spiritual warriors. Oh my God, wow. Paladins are spiritual warriors who fight injustice. They are stalwart, strong, and loyal. They fight only when they need to because they live a life of purity. They have dedicated their life to God and Spirit, and their actions are guided by love. They have raised the warrior archetype to a new level of spirituality. They are protectors of the weak and a friend to the downtrodden. They live an inspired life, dedicating themselves to furtherance and enhancement of life. As a result, they continue to learn and grow. The Paladin has strength of 10 because his or her heart is pure, and they rally others around them for good. They carry a bright light and they lead the way forward for others to follow. Receiving this card. If you receive this card, a beautiful star-like aspect is present in you or is about to emerge. The Paladin archetype brings visionary gifts that define a great part of your purpose. I'm salivating so hard, you guys, I'm having trouble reading. As a Paladin, you champion what is right, true, and just. You recognize goodness to the ultimate reality and evil as an aberration and ultimate ignorance and rebelliousness. You are a friend to the whole earth. You live way beyond normal limits and give yourself time and time again for the sake of others. You're a beacon of light, a symbol of all that is good. You require others to live for truth. You are devoted, dedicated, and selfless, and people love you for who you are and what you stand for. All right, viewer, I'm thinking this is you. You have to stay in your power, all right? Everything about this reading so far is talking about your spiritual prowess, your spiritual sovereignty, your spiritual strength. You share this strength with your person, all right? You encourage your person through energetic means. I feel like this card's burning. Hold on. You know, you stand to hold truth to your person, you know, when they're doing so much shadow work right now. So you must remember that chances are you're picking up on your person, okay? Because I feel that the person watching has already gone through all these lessons and, you know, that which, you know, you're mirroring back to your person at this time. I feel like, you know, with the twin flame effect, sorry you guys, I just had another thought come to me, which was for a card that came out earlier, and I don't remember which one it was, but it was talking about time, all right? And hold on a second. So time doesn't exist in other dimensions, okay? It is most poignant in the earthly dimension, and you got to remember, you, chances are, is the bridge for you and your person, all right? For you to help your person cross over, for you to help your person cross over to their journey, okay? On their healing journey. My head is spinning. When I was reading off the book just now about this card, I was running out of breath as well. You are working so hard, all right, for your journey, for your person, for yourself, obviously. And with the amount of work and effort you've been doing, with the amount of energy work you've been doing, okay, you really need to remember what is yours still and what is someone else's. Your powers have grown exponentially, all right? This is what I'm getting. And you really need to apply your discernment, your divine discernment, all right? What is yours? What is, you know, your flames perhaps? You know, what is maybe part of the collective, all right? Your powers, you feel everything. You are privy to so much. My head's spinning, you guys. And you are being made so aware, all right? And you need to manage this now. This is one of your new gifts. You are that powerful. You have a certain sense of, you know, empathy is what I'm getting. For some of you is telepathy. You know, for others of you is just divine intuition, all right? Wow, I just saw a light get really bright. You might even have second sight, all right? And all well and good, but this is something you need to remember, is that, you know, with the amount of, you know, that's you're being downloaded right now, you're also having to manage, you know, where it's coming from, right? What's the source of it? Is it, you know, from your journey? Is it, you know, someone else's journey? Is it, you know, the collective's, you know, energy that you're picking up on that, you know, you still need to help transmute, right? And elevate, right? Yeah, that's what I got. Wow, that's powerful. So how is this affecting your person? How is the Paladin energy affecting your person? Let's see how your person is, are they letting this in? Are they not letting this in? Are they blocking it? Woo! I feel like this is perplexing your person, okay? This is a thick ass, wow, yeah, they're coming through a lot of karma, all right? A lot of shadows and karma from, yeah, look at that. I'm not even gonna look through this deck, but wow, look at that. Emperor's underneath that Lover's card, okay? Yeah, your person coming through a lot of karma trauma, all right? They're coming through a lot of their old fears, it looks like, and they're letting go of a lot, all right? So all that they're letting go of, you know, you are helping transmute as well. You're not doing this alone, all right? You got to remember that. You're doing this, you know, in co-creation with the divine, and, you know, to send energetic help to your person, all right? And this is helping because they're letting go of that which no longer serves them, okay? So it's important you know where you're at, all right, Divine Feminine? So let's see what Spirit wants to tell you that you need to focus on. You know what? Before I move on to that question, let's see. So you're having good effect with your person's, you know, taking in good effect with, you know, what's going on for the both of you guys right now, that, you know, you guys are transmuting so much, right? You included. It could be as well that your person is commuting. I think I said communing because your person's coming down the divine flow of communion with the self, all right? This is what I'm getting, because I keep getting this forgiveness and energy that your person has to be in a place of forgiveness, okay? The King of Wands in reverse is actually talking about someone who's not, you know, strong in their spiritual energy, all right? In their spiritual strength. And that also includes forgiveness, all right? Your person's kind of fighting this energy right now and not picking up on it. I think this is the reason why we got the King of Wands in reverse as opposed to the King of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like your person is entirely, they're getting ready. They're not entirely in their emotions because they're getting bulked up in the strategic event. They're getting bulked up strategically to see what they can maneuver next, okay? This is what I'm getting. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Hold on. So what was my other question? What is your person focused on doing right now? What is your person focused on doing right now? I feel like part of that Paladin, I heard experience, Paladin power of, you know, being in their spirituality is, it's penetrated, because I feel, you know, for Twin Flamers, you are able to penetrate the 5D with your person, okay? And the 5th density. And that your person hears you, all right? They hear you, unlike anything else, all right? I feel like there's some of these attributes, some of this power that shows up in, you know, soulmate situations. My voice is going, you guys. I feel like some of that does show up, but for twin flame situations, it's exponential. And that's not to say that, you know, anything else is, you know, less or lower than that, okay? Please don't misunderstand this point. I really, really want to say this, okay? It's just not the same is what I'm saying, all right? Because we are all given what we need in order to experience, you know, what we're being called to fulfill, right? So where's your person's focus at right now as far as their next step? Their next step to do something. Oh, wow, you guys. Spirit gave release, all right? There's something your person needs to release still. This is the reason why you've been feeling like, you know, they're not moving on, that they're kind of caught in suspension, all right? Let's see what it is that they need to release. Number 13 adds up to a 4. 4s are about foundations. Your person is, I'm seeing a couple of things, and I'm going to put this card really close to the camera so you can hopefully see the nuances. It looks like there's 2 selenite wands next to him on either side of him, okay? As he's doing this release. A couple of things came to me. I saw that this person needs to do some cord cutting, all right? So, person watching, if you are being called to do this energy release work, I'm hearing this is something you need to look into. And or, you know, if you know somebody who can help you with cord cutting, if you don't know enough about it, you know, this is what I'm hearing for you. There's cord cutting involved here for your person is what I'm getting. Really strong. And they're also saying, they're also releasing their old selves, all right? Soul retrieval has been a topic with your person as of late. And hold on. Yeah, they're shedding skin. And there's also there's a light on their heart chakra. I don't know if you can see it, and it looks like a circle, a cross, you know, that's enclosed in a circle, and that looks like a target. X marks the spot to me. All right, and then hold on a second. I was saying earlier that your person is not entirely. They're not focused on their heart chakra right now. They're more focused, you know, with strategy and how to go about, you know, with their strength and their courage in order to make this release, all right? This is what they're being called to do. And I feel this is the reason why your person's kind of pussyfooting around. This is a lot. This is a big release, all right? This is a huge transformation. Let's see what some of this stuff that he might be releasing is. Let's look at the shadows and archetypes. What's this person releasing, Spirit? He's building a new foundation. Your person's building a new foundation. He's, ooh, what's this? Spirit gave fighter, and the fighter came out in reverse. And this occurred to me earlier. I just didn't say anything, but Spirit obviously wants to make a point of it. Your person's a coward right now, all right? They're feeling like a coward, all right? They don't feel like the fight. The King of Wands, when it's in their upright state, this is the King of War, all right? They will strategize to win, all right? And it's not like in a mean sense. This is more of a righteous sense. This is what I'm getting. And this card's in reverse. Your person is not they're feeling very righteous right now. They're feeling very unsure of themselves, okay? And I'm hearing forgiveness again. Your person has to forgive themselves for, you know, this could be a third party scenario, all right, which may include you, all right? Hold on a second. Your person's not making, I feel like for some of you, that you feel that your person's not making the fight for you. They're not fighting for your connection, all right? Oh, wow, I didn't see this card. I feel like for your person that they're feeling that they didn't fight for you, and they're feeling how they've wronged you. Okay, this is what I'm getting as well. But that they are releasing what no longer serves them. Okay, I feel like this release is a slow release. Okay, because it's so huge. I feel like for some that they are, they're being called to release their ancestral, I heard crimes, oh my God, ancestral trauma, all right? For some of them, I feel like they really hurt you, all right? They may have hurt you in another life, all right? And these feelings have been carried over onto this life. And I feel like your person is wanting to feel certain of themselves, okay? Which is something that your person doesn't feel right now. So how does your person feel right now? Let's see what kind of emotionalities they're in right now. Where's my emotional deck? Spirit. What is the person's, what is the viewer's person? What energy are they in right now? My throat is so closed up, you guys, and I feel like I want to cough. I feel like I can't talk. Let me get a drink of water, hold on. Your person is feeling the need to speak up, all right? Wow, yeah, foolish just came out. Your person knows better. I feel like logic is divine logic is beginning to seep in, all right? Your energy has definitely penetrated what blocks your person has put up, all right? And for some of you, that block can be coming from a third party because your person is heavily influenced by a third party right now, okay? And for some, I want to say that the neglect, with them neglecting, their cowardice and, just not confronting what they need to confront, it's turned into a habit for them. This is what I'm getting, and this is the reason why, you might be feeling the way you're feeling, like this isn't happening, nothing's going, everything is feeling stagnant, is because your person, keep getting this. I see your person pussyfooting right in front of the threshold, all right? They're about to make a move because all the energy is, for them to do this release. They're being prepared for it. They're the paladin, your energy is coming through. They need to make the cut. They need to make the decision to make the cuts in their life, right? You can't do that for them, not on the 3D level anyway. Though that, you may have helped on the energetic level, right? And you become impatient about it. I laugh because I know what that's like. I wasn't laughing at you, all right? Let's make that clear. Wow, I'm losing my voice and then some. So I feel like your person, for many of you, that they are needing to gain the voice to be in their power of forgiveness, to utilize that power of forgiveness, okay? Spirit, where is the King of Wands in reverse and right now emotionally? Wow. Your person's feeling confused. I feel like you're trying to, they're blocking a chunk of logic together and they're doing this, I'm seeing this, they're wrangling a bigger handful, chunk, they're grouping together a big chunk of, details, messages, energy, whatever it is that they're being given. Instead of taking it and receiving it, they're kind of grouping it, just taking this big ass rope and wrangling it all together and just they're trying to manage it, right? So they're trying to push everything aside instead of, maybe picking up a piece and seeing where that leads them, right? It's kind of like, the domino effect. You pick up one domino and it kind of leads you down the rabbit hole kind of thing. Your person is not doing that right now. They're just basically just want to push it all aside so that they can have room, so that they can decide, you know, what they want to look at first, that kind of thing. They're trying to control, all right? When we saw earlier that, you know, Spirit is pushing your person to stay in flow, right? To allow, you know, what the divine wants them to do, as opposed to your person trying to control what, you know, what they think they need to do, right? Does that make sense? They need to answer the call as opposed to, you know, trying to control the call. That's what I'm getting. So, Spirit, where's your divine, where's the divine, sorry, wow, God, brain. Your person's also receiving a lot of information at once, all right? And this is the reason why they need to like do this, you know, slow down. When in fact, I feel that Spirit is having them come through this flow because energetically, they are, when they are not self-sabotaging themselves and being the empath and getting their own way, all they have to do is just be in the flow, and they'll absorb the vibrational messages. Does that make sense? The messages are coming through to your person vibrationally, all right? And I feel that your person is putting up a wall about that because they're trying to control the situation still, all right? All right, so where is your person at? Woo! Wow, that card just shot out. Wow, there's two of them. And they fell over my my Lemurian quartz grid, all right? So anxious avoidant came out and sad came out in reverse, all right? Hold on a second. Your person is anxious avoidant because I was saying, you know, they are receiving so much information right now, and, you know, they're feeling like a coward, all right? So they're trying to control the flow as opposed to be in the flow. And I feel the sad thing when I was saying earlier that, you know, it's turning into a habit for your person, that, you know, instead of going after something, they're kind of just, you know, their negligence is turning into a habit. So what's that sad card in reverse, Spirit? Wow. So yeah, your person knows better. They're feeling reckless. They do want to pull ahead of it, but the thing is that there is so much information and shadow work they're coming through, okay? They have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about, you know, them sifting and combing through, you know, the divine concepts that they're receiving, you know, all that, which, you know, for their highest good, you know, for their, not for their highest good. This is what they're deliberating as they're making their way, you know, of the expectation of their future, right? Because if they don't come online and allow for this, you know, the downloads of the new ways of, you know, being, they're going to stay out in the cold, okay? This is the Five of Pentacles right here. Yeah, you guys, please let me know what you think of this perspective, you know, with the cameras, all right? If it's better for you, not better for you, that sort of thing. If you want to see the cards. So, what, Spirit, what actions is this person going to take in the next, what are we? Today's a 12-12 portal. What action is the 12-12 portal going to inspire in your person to take? What actions is the 12-12 portal inspiring your person to take? Oh, wow. So this card flipped right up. Crown Chakra. This card came out, made an appearance during pre-shuffle, all right? And this is the number 7. 7 is the number of completion. 7 is also the divine number, all right? The number of the divine plan, the divine design. This is also the color ray of universal love, all right? You, person watching, chances are, as I've said, you know, you have come into a lot of new gifts, all right? And one of them is empathy. This is what I'm getting. You are here to help elevate the world ascension, you know, through unconditional love, through through the perspective of love, bottom line, all right? This is why we're all here. It's because of love, all right? It's not because of money. It's not because of anything else. It's not because of, it's love. Love, love, love. That's the only thing we take with us when we cross over, all right? It's not money. It's not even memories, all right? It's love. It's love. And hold on a second. Your person, I feel, like I said, they're coming through so many changes, and you are sending your person, heaps of unconditional love, right? And chances are you guys are not speaking, you're not in communication. None of these cards are telling me that you guys are talking right now, all right? On my head, woof, yeah. Hold on. That you're helping your person, through the energy of universal love, right? It's not just conditional love, it's universal love. All right? This is how much you, person watching, have graduated as far as your level of reach, all right? Is not just unconditional love for your person. This is unconditional love, universally, all right? For everyone, the karmic, the collective, people you don't know, people in another cosmos, people in different dimensions, okay? This is universal. Wow, I'm losing my voice. So I feel that your person is coming through a time continually from this transformation. The 1212 portal has everything to do with this universal ray of energy, all right? Positivity, abundance, my head's spinning, lightness of being, universal harmony, right? Because that comes from love. That comes from love. I feel like this is what's happening for your person collectively. Let's get another card on that. Spirit, how is this helping the divine masculine? How is this helping the divine masculine? What more specifically, how is this helping the divine masculine? Wow. Oh my God. This is just opening up his heart, right? We were saying earlier that your person wasn't quite in his heart space, right? He was trying to handle his situation currently strategically, all right? And what's strategy without love, right? It would not be unconditional love. It really wouldn't be love, right? Because it's more than this. It would be coming from a line of energy of selfishness, right? I feel like this crown chakra is actually, moving your person into their heart space, all right? That their actions, no matter what, comes thereof, is that it's for their highest good and the highest good of all, which is sourced from their heart space, all right? So I feel that, in the weeks to come, your person is just going to be even more and more and more aligned in their heart and in balance with their crown chakra, into knowing what to do next for themselves, okay, in their situation. You got to see as well, this heart is standing, its point is on a body of water, and it's very blue, and blue is representative of the throat chakra, speaking truth and integrity, all right? And water is the element of emotions, all right? Or yeah, the emotions is the element of water. Your person is going to be in their authentic heart space soon enough, and they're going to speak of it, and that all that yellow embodying the heart, and the blue in the background is speaking of joy, right? Choosing to be in their joy space in their heart and speaking and expressing their love and joy and ease, all right? This is all coming together for your person. It's just taking, more time than you expected, all right? Your expectations need, my head's spinning, you guys. Your expectations might need a check, right? Does it make sense? So what does Spirit want to tell you while your person's coming through all this? What is Spirit's advice to you at this time. Woo! Wow. Oh my God. That is so beautiful. Look, look, look. We were just saying. Okay, my head's spinning. Wow. Number 4, we were talking about how 4s are about foundations and strength. All right. And the building thereof, and Spirit saying, you know, remain in your joy and stability. All right. You are helping your person manage, not control, manage the situation, okay, of their healing, of their situation. You know, I'm hearing for some of them that this joy in reverse is what they're feeling right now is immobilizing them, all right? And this is the reason why maybe you're feeling like, you know, you can't move, or you're not moving any faster than you could, kind of thing. You're feeling that disappointment. That's where the expectation factor is coming in for you, okay? Person watching is what I'm hearing, that it's important that you stay in your joy and stability. And if you don't feel stable in your solar plexus, in your joy and your knowing, what did I just hear? Hold on. Flexibility. Apply flexibility to your situation, okay? Oh, my head just started spinning, you guys. Yeah, I hope that helps some of you out there. That's what I just heard. To adapt to your flexibility, to be in your joy space, all right? Whatever it is you need to do to stay determined, to stay in your joy space, your person depends on it, all right? Because yeah, this card is a number 1, all right? This is the Magician's card. This is your person manifesting this in their heart space first, okay? What you believe, what each of us believes, you know, manifests in energy, right? Things like, you know, cancer, things like, dementia, whatever that loss is, all right? Whatever that dark matter is, you know, whatever that has, you know, manifested on the physical level, you know, starts in your heart, right? And your brain kind of it makes solid, you know, that vibration. Does it make sense? And therefore manifests into, you know, out into the body. Does it make sense? So make sure you have, you know, you build your foundation on joy and stability. And if you feel like, you know, you're not in your highest game, in order to do that, you know, apply your flexibility here, you know, call in your guides and angels, call in your ancestral guides and angels, all right? Those who definitely know where you've been, because this is your soul family, chances are, you know, answering you and calling unto you to help you, right, on your journey at this time. All right, I'm gonna get one card from that Holstein deck I was talking about and see what questions Spirit wants us to ask and what answer they want to tell us. Spirit, what question you want us to ask? Wow, okay. So we got, what if anything is too serious to be joked about? What? What if anything is too serious to be joked about? Hold on a second. Okay, remember I was talking about how your person's coming through such a great time of change, okay? That this is no joke. This transformation is no joke to you and to your person, right? Chances are, you know, you've been so frustrated, you want to fall down and laugh and cry about it, and you know what? Some of you might have already done that, maybe even last night. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not laughing at your pain, okay? I'm laughing because I understand. I understand my voice is going. I feel that, you know, you have to apply your flexibility here, you know, the person watching this reading, for your person as well, that, you know, this this is a serious journey. This is a serious healing journey for you and your person. And no, there is a sense of urgency of time. But at the same time, no pun intended, you do need to allow for compassion for your person's experience, you know, through this situation, as well as your own. All right, what is yours, what is theirs, what is, you know, theirs, what is someone else's, right? Is it the collectives? You know, you got to really draw the line of discernment, of knowing what, you know, what it is, which it is, whose it is, right? And not that there's a joke to be made about, but, you know, what are your expectations, right? And when things become too loaded, you know, remember to stay in the light, right? To lighten things up and to stay in the light, to lighten your load, right? You don't need to carry this load for everyone else, right? Even though you feel it. Does it make sense? This is where you have to draw the balance. And this is why you need to be balanced in your crown chakra, to stay in your joy and stability, so you can easily have that flexibility, right? To maneuver and manage your situation and your healing path. All right. Let's draw a card on that, and then let's just see what Spirit says anyway. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? Let me get this from the shadow aspect. I feel like this is what I'm hearing. What do you want to tell us, Spirit? What? Something about being joked about? Spirit gave us 2 cards. Oh, wow. Yeah. Spirit gave us Martyr and Pioneer in reverse. Okay. Do you see how this is playing its role in your situation? You and or your person can feel like the martyr, okay? This journey's been way too long. It's been way too hard. It's too this, too that, too, right? And, you know, Pioneer came out in reverse, all right? I feel like that's... some of that martyr energy is yours, but mostly it's your person's, and you are the pioneer, all right? You have set forth first on this journey to help pave the way for, you know, you and your person, right? With your person's negligence, you know, with staying in their cowardiceness, you know, why me, you know, why, you know, what was me, that kind of thing, right? Instead of doing the work and, you know, confronting the issue, you're picking up on the fact that your person's staying in the martyr energy, and that's no joke, right? This person's carrying a cross. I mean, that's what Jesus Christ did, right? Jesus Christ consciousness. That you know, line of energy, you know, can make you feel like you're in the place of loss and lack, right? Whereas, you know, you already gone through this, right? And you're, maybe for some of you, you feel like you're doing your second coming, so to speak, because you're experiencing this again, but this is your person's, right? This is where, you know, your pioneer days have already preceded you, and you need to, you know, be in your discernment and rely on, you know, divine energy, right? And just be in your balance so that you can strive to be in your joy and stability mode, all right? Instead of, you know, looking at your situation, you know, with loss and lack in victim mode. My head's spinning, you guys. Wow. I hope that helped you. I really, really do. If it did, please help me build this channel. You can comment, like, subscribe. All is well appreciated. And I gotta tell you, so how should I begin this? I know I'm not as frequent as, you know, maybe some other readers that you might, you know, for others of you out there. I am going through such an amazing time in my life. I am receiving so many new spiritual gifts. I'm helping others on their path, all right? And this is not just a twin flame path that I'm helping with. You know, I'm able to hear from certain loved ones that passed, and I've been helping families, you know, connect, you know, ancestrally, you know, whatever, you know, Spirit's calling them to heal in their family line. I'm coming through a lot of amazing signs and synchronicities on my twin flame healing path, okay, as well as my sacred love path. So there's a lot going on, and this is, I want to say, you know, this is my first holiday without my soulmate. All right. This is someone I was with for, you know, 10 to 11 years. It's a complicated story. I won't involve this here this time around. But this is the first holiday season where, you know, things are different, and I'm having to make adjustments, new adjustments, you know, and they're well and great, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm happy where I'm at. It's just, you know, I need this extra time to make sure I'm cultivating, you know, pure energy, okay? And so that it may not always, you know, include as many readings as I would like. Plus, my day job is really demanding me to help, you know, energetically. I'm helping people there, and I'm getting scheduled a lot, so I'm, you know, my time is really limited these days, you know, as of late. But I wanted to come on and do this reading for you today, and, you know, do things a little different and see, you know, what new energy we can bring in to help, you know, even bigger and better readings for you, okay? I would really appreciate your feedback, if any, in the comments below, and let me know what you think of this new perspective, okay? Do you like it better? Do you not like it better? What do you prefer? Tell me what you prefer. If there's other readings you want to incorporate in you know, you want to see on this channel, please let me know. I'm more than happy to. I was thinking about, you know, doing a collective reading, and, you know, you can enter your questions and we can, you know, I'm not sure about doing a live reading yet, but, you know, maybe you can send in your questions and I can reserve a session where we would just do a reading, and I would answer these questions, right? As per session. Anyway, let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you think, and I hope this helped you, all right? And until next time, please take care. Bless you. Where's my remote?